What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Detroit Love, with another video. Before we get started, please click that subscribe button to help us grow, and make sure you comment on the video. And before you go, like the video. Like the video right now. Let's do it. Let's get started. So in today's video, we are going to show you how to update the firmware so that you're able to play this game as it originally was in the 1980s. And that is to have 3 men when you start, not 5. So I didn't really discuss in my previous video about this LED. So when it's charging, it blinks, and then once it turns solid, then it is fully charged. I've noticed if you don't have... Okay, so we want to go to Numbskull, and we want to go to Quarter Arcades. Scroll down and find the Pac-Man. Click on that. Bring you to this page. We'll scroll down to you can download the phone firmware here. Now before we do that though, we just want to talk about this frequently asked questions. And one says, have you released a firmware? And it says that it does, which is easy to install, includes the ability to switch your cabinet from 5 lives to 3 lives, to a 3 lives version. Okay, so that's what we want to do. So we can download it here. Okay, when we get here, we scroll down. It tells us what the fix includes. Okay, so I'll let you read those, but what we're interested in is the optional 3 lives version. Okay, the equipment you will need is a USB to micro USB cable with data transfer capabilities. Now it says it's not included with the cabinet. A Windows PC running Windows 10, 8, or 7 or Vista, not Mac compatible. To install, we're going to need to download this update and unzip it. Right click and say extract all, and then make sure your Pac-Man cabinet is charged, turned off. If it has a low battery, please charge. Now mine does have a low battery, so I have to be careful. Insert one end of the USB into your PC, open the firmware. So we want it into the PC. It doesn't say anything about inserting the charging cable. It comes with your Pac-Man will unfortunately not be suitable. Now it says I thought I read somewhere that they would update it. Okay, here. We're switching future Quarter Arcade cabinets to data transfers. So I am going to assume, since this firmware came out in 2019, this is 2020, almost a year ago, that my version has it. So we're going to find out. Alright, so we're going to download the 3 live firmware update by clicking there, and now you see it downloading. Let me just clear this stuff here. I guess I can't do that. Alright, so this is downloading. We'll go to the folder. Get rid of all these things we don't need. In fact, I'll undo that. I want to put this over here in pictures. Then we'll get rid of this. Alright, so the file is downloaded. We're going to right click on it and say extract all, and we're just going to put it right there in the downloads folder. All right, so now I automatically open up this, and here is all of the datas. And we see we have a PAC-Man updater file here. Well, let's just make sure we're following their instructions. Okay, so we're assuming we have this, even though it says not included. We're going to assume that I have a new version. We've met all the requirements. We've downloaded. We made sure it is charged and turned off, so we got to turn it off. So I am going to just switch cameras. So we are recording everything that's on the screen right now. So we're done with this. Okay, so as you can see here, the cable is in the back of the numbskull, and the other one is plugged into the laptop. Okay. Alright, so we have that plugged up. The device is off. Let's see if we can just make this smaller. Okay, so the device is off. So let's go back to our directions. It says we've downloaded. Number 2 is charged and turned off. Insert one end of the US cable into your PC. Open the firmware update. So we're going to unplug this. Alright, so this shouldn't be plugged in yet to there. It says open the firmware. File is called updater. We'll do that. We'll just make this a little smaller. Okay. Open this up. Would you like to search? No. You need to install an app for this task. Would you like to? No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay. Okay. So we just install this driver. Now it says make sure PAC-Man is turned off. Insert one end of the USB into the PC. Hold the coin button while plugging the USB into the PAC-Man. Alright, so we can hold down the coin 2 while we plug this up. Let's back it up a little bit. Can't really see. There we go. We're going to hold down. Oh, my cords are tangled up. Hold down button coin 2 while we plug this up. There we go. So it says PAC-Man has hung due to a USB compatibility problem. Alright, so let's unplug this. So the included cable does not include data transfer. Alright, so what we're going to do is, excuse the mess over here. Alright, so what's hard to see over here is I have this hard drive that is not currently in use. It has a USB, but that is not micro USB. So that is a problem. Alright, so now I have to find a micro USB that has data. So we're going to pause and look for that. Okay, so we're going to do the PAC-Man updater for the 3 lives. This is the one for the 5 lives. I did the 5 lives first because I couldn't get this 3 to go. So one of the cables that I previously used with the 3 that didn't work is now it worked with the 5. So I'm assuming I need to update to the latest 5. And now I'm going to try and get to the 3 lives. Say no here, no here. I'm actually going to say no there as well. All right, so it's waiting for connection. I have my cable. Let's make sure, okay. And so I'm going to hold down credit 2 and plug this in. Here we go. It says entering programming mode. I'm going to let go of the credit 2 button. We got to 99%. But I tried this forever. Tried all these different cables and it kept not doing anything. So I finally went and did the version 5 update first, and now 3 appears to be working now. So just have to wait until this is done. There's nothing on the screen. The backlit marquee is lit, and now it says it's successful. It says please unplug the unit and power up. So I'm just going to unplug this cable here, and then I'm going to turn the power on. We'll just pick this camera up, and we're going to turn the power on. Like the backlit marquee, numbskull, Pac-Man, and it showed it real quick, but it showed the version at the lower right hand corner, but it did it real quick. See if we can capture that. Turn it off and put the camera here, turn it on. Right there, it showed the version. So I'm going to hit OK there, and we should be done. And let's put some credits in. I'm not hearing anything. Put the volume up. There we go. And now you see we have 3 Pac-Man instead of 5. And you be the judge. Is the music sounding better? Any different? Kinda hard to go. This angle. Alrighty. So that's going to conclude the firmware update. Hey guys, I appreciate you taking time to watch the video and for clicking the like button. Check out the description for additional information and please subscribe to the channel. Click the notification bell for notification of new videos. Ask your questions and share your thoughts below in the comment section. And until next time, I'll see you on the web.